We're rolling. Alright, Ado. You're not related to this prick, are you? Morris. So somebody's just put a picture up. They've thrown a rod on a 1.9 turbo diesel. Very common. 98, but it's still the same engine what they fitted in these up to 94. So it's fucked the gearbox. If you can find the gearbox parts, you could have that welded back up, couldn't he? But then he still needs an engine. And then this prick, which I had to bite my tongue whilst replying to, it's an electrical fault. There's obviously more than one of them out there. I will check if they're in the group. They're gone. Don't like that. Fucking rude. There you go. That's what you're doing, isn't it? You know what I mean? Rubbing salt in the fucking wounds. Man's got the rarest engine of them all, from 1980 up to whenever they stopped fitting them. 2000, I think. Plus, has got to find a box as well. And Morris finds that funny. Maurice. What was that? That was in a song, wasn't it? But anyway, apologies for that, Aldo. Sorry, I thought I was still on thingy. Pictures. Right. So, getting back to your question. So, do you have that type of Talbot Pilot? I'm assuming you do. Or do you have that Talbot Pilot? Sorry, Citroen. They're all. I'll get to the point in a minute, okay? So, I'm guessing if you had that style, you wouldn't be asking the question. So, you've got that style. Not sure what year that's on. I've made a little video. I shall upload that one with this one. Let's get back to the business. Okay, so Barbara. Right. Where are we? Black Bottom Campus. Engine identification. Comments. Always change to all comments, otherwise Facebook have a heart. And also when you're commenting and you've got a post, you go back and your comments have disappeared, so you have to go back to the post, press it to all comments, scroll down, instead of going from a notification and getting all comments, it's just mad. But it's all part of the design. They've actually now put what I've been saying for years. They're taking forever to upload my videos. Have to stay logged on. Gives false log on for their advertise. Now they're actually putting it when I'm trying to upload it. It says taking a while. Stay logged into Facebook. Knobheads. So I'm guessing you got the U25 engine because you're on a Citroen. Bottom left there. Okay. But you could have the Fiat Sofim, you could have any one of them 4 engines in there that someone's put in there over the years. So identify or engine gearbox combo. So identify your engine that way. Again, change to all comments. So that's the Sofim. That goes on about U25. Right, so anyone confused as to why they call the U25 engine the J5... blah, 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 blah. Okay. So, the J5, which is what they identify the U25 engine as, the Talbot U25, Talbot, whatever, that was never called the J5, yeah? It was the Boxer or the Alfa Romeo Peugeot. Boxer J, so that's where the J5 comes from. But all of those vehicles listed there, C25, Peugeot, Alfa, I don't know what, Alfa AR6, got you. and the Talbot Express all run on what we call collectively the J5 chassis and running gear. Yeah. Then you've got your 5 different engines. Then you've got Facebook glitching because I'm screen recording, it doesn't like it. Okay. So the Sofim has a turbo, the Fiat 1.9 has a turbo model, and the U25 has a turbo model. The XUD does have a turbo model, but not fitted in these. You can fit it. It messes up your gear ratios, and you need to cut a little bit out of the bulkhead for the turbo to fit. But Mr. Ash Jackson's got publicising that he's rerouted the turbo and done whatever. But yeah, a lot of work can be done, and then you've got gear ratio issues. But anyway, just put it on 16-inch wheels. So that's covering the identification of the chassis and the engines, yeah, or the yeah. So then we've got which I've just shown you on this Hymer. So the Hymer and the Pilot are the ones that are what did I call it in my video? Are a shell swap, for want of better words. Okay. So that covers rear lifters. So you've got a steel chassis and then you've got an Alco chassis. So what an Alco chassis is it wasn't a van originally, it was a chassis cab, like a transit tipper sort of thing, yeah? And what they've done, they've cut the steel chassis off the back of the cab and added an Alco chassis. So you've got a caravan chassis. Right, we're rolling. Okay, I've just done this. Oh, it'll be in there a minute, probably. Yeah, with a caravan torsion bar type axle. Okay, so that's the two differences between the chassis cab backwards, and then obviously you like I say, J5 sums up everything else. If you have got Alco chassis, put in Alco. That's an Alco axle that's collapsed. Can't think of the fella's name. Torsion bar. There's 3 different types of Alco Alco axle. Yeah, he's retired now, that fella. Okay, right, this might be it, David James, just because there's quite a lot of no. Fraser Brown, there he is. So Fraser Brown's the man, Scotland, and he deals with exchange or repair kits. He does grease kits. You'll find him on eBay. Okay, so that basically sums up the ins and outs and ups and downs of your question. So I'm guessing because what you've asked, you've got that type of Pilot. Because if you had that type, it's quite self-explanatory, isn't it? But yeah, that there would have been a chassis cab. But the Talisman, I've got a Talisman here. Sorry, I keep having to what's going on? Okay, so the Talisman monocoque shell, I've got one here, which was a van, steel chassis. So yeah, again, you can. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they ever done one of them on a. Because so the reason they're so popular is because they've got the same footprint, give or take about 4 inches as a camper van. So if you've got a average driveway, a Talisman will fit on it. Do you see what I mean? So 90% of them were vans where they cut the back off, and then just bish bash bosh built over. But anyway, I'm going to stop waffling on. Hi, I am not related to Maurice. What was that song? It was, I can't think of their names. Not Simon and Garfunkel, the other pair. But anyway, I'm going to try and find it. Maurice is the way he says it. Fucking Morris. But anyway, Ado. Welcome to the Madhouse. Hope that answers your questions. Cheers and bye.